Good Monday to you, YouTube, and all of our viewers. It's the start of another beautiful day and another week here at Hattie's Attic. A lot on the agenda to get done this week. Wholesale orders do have to be finished and go out. I am coming down to the wire on those. I am currently stringing popcorn garland. I finished the birds. In fact, I made too many birds, so I might have a special on the birds on the website or on the Facebook page, so keep an eye out for that. I may even give some away as prizes, so we'll see how we're going to handle that later. So with that said, let's get the day started. The fog is starting to lift on this Monday morning, the start to a new day and a new week. You can feel fall in the air, you can see fall in the air, and this is the most wonderful time of year in my opinion. I love fall. So I started unboxing my comics I got a few weeks ago to use for my crafting, and I had debated on whether or not to go with a variety, which I was afraid I'd get a lot of independents that I couldn't use, or something more zeroed in. And I figured for the DC universe, the Justice League would be the best way to go. I would get the most variety of characters as far as Flash and Wonder Woman, Superman, etc., etc. And I also went with the Marvel variety. Now, I have already undone the Justice League. Yes, there are several Justice League Americas in it, but there's also a lot of Justice League Internationals, some All-Stars, and some Black issues, which I'd never heard of because I've been out of the comic book collecting scene for about 12 years now, since I moved. So I'm sure there's something in there I can use. Again, I got this from a place called, let's see, mycomicshop.com. It's located in Texas. For the Justice League Value Pack, which they say runs 4 to 6 pounds, was $19.95. The Marvel Value Pack was $14.95, and that included shipping. So it really wasn't that bad a deal, considering I'm going to tear them apart. But what really got me is that how good the condition they are. I didn't expect much as far as condition when I went into buying these, because I knew I was going to tear them apart to use. Now it seems almost a shame to tear them apart. There are no old, what you would call old issues in here. There are some from a few years back. You know, I mean, I didn't expect it, but they're still the type of paper that I want. I want the paper, not the glossy, because the glossy will not work for what I'm wanting to do. But I think that I will be able to use quite a few of them, and I came up with another idea on how to use some of the scraps that are left over. So I'm going to use them in making buttons. So let's see what we've got in the Marvel comics. Right now, on top, tickles me to death, it would appear to be a Doctor Strange. With the movie coming out in November, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a real big Benedict Cumberbatch fan, and I think he's going to do such a good job in the role. So that really tickles me to death. I've been a Marvel fan, more of a DC fan growing up, but here recently with all the new Marvel releases with Avengers and all that, it's bringing back a lot of my childhood of reading those type series, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the walking through memories with it. But I read the Doctor Strange comics growing up. I wasn't a real big fan of them because at the time they seemed kind of off-kilter to me, but as I got older, I myself learned to enjoy the simplicity of the comic as well as the intricacy. So it was adult without being too adult, and if you're a comic collector or comic reader, you'll understand what I'm saying there. So that one does appear to be in its own bag, so that's cool. I'll save that one for myself. Oh, and the next one off the top, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider number 19, November number 19. Originally sold for $1.75. I can remember when they sold for that much. The Doctor Strange was number 3 from looks like 1983, and it was $2.95. So cool. I like those two. May not tear those two up. I like those characters. Next off, we have a Black Wolf and a Black Cat, neither of which I ever read. I had read a few of the Blaze comics, Really wasn't too impressed with them, but there is a blazed here. It does have a raised cover. It's really nice. A lot of metallic. And again, these are in good condition too. Really good condition. So, we'll see. It's not as big a comic. It appears to be in August #1. So, it may be something to keep later. Oh, and here we go. The tried, the true Beavis and Butthead. What are the odds, Beavis and Butthead? That is so funny. That strikes me so funny. Next we have the ever-popular Guardians of the Galaxy. That is a Guardians of the Galaxy #9, sold originally for $1. It's a February issue. Doom 2099. That's a good comp. A lot of good color variation in that one. Never was a big fan of the Fantastic Four or Doctor Doom, but that is a nice cover on that one. That is a #1 from January, originally sold for $1.75. Next up is count them, 2 X-Men. Cool. X-Men #16 from January. No price. Direct edition for $1.50. The next one is a direct edition for $1.95 from April. And #2, X-Men, is it the Uncanny? The Amazing X-Men. Not uncanny ones, but amazing ones. Evidently there's a difference. The next one is one I've never heard of. It's called Nova. Again, another nice cover. Metallic, shiny in spots. Looks to be a cool comic. Be something new to read. Be nice. Kind of cool. Next up is an all-new X-Men variant edition. This is a glossy on the inside. I will not be able to use it for what I want to use it for. And it kind of looks a little bit, it's off-kilter, but too off-kilter for my style. So, but it's different. I mean, nothing wrong with different. Up next, the Defenders. Kind of cool. Got an Aquaman and a Hulk on the front. Special double-sized issue. 75 cents, #100, issued in October. Might get several useful ones out of that one. Up next, Marvel Superheroes. Falcon, Doctor Strange, Iron Man. Da-da-da-da! As you know, we were introduced to Falcon in the Captain America series, movie series. I love the Falcon character. He's cool. He's loyal. He's very loyal to Steve Rogers. I like him. This is a very thick issue, as you can see. It is in the 1992 winter edition. It originally sold for $2.50. Opening it up, very nice, very bright. These comics they're very bright, considering how old some of them are. This one's 1992. I mean, seriously, it's still pretty bright. So, cool. Then apparently, Marvel had its own version of Survivor. I don't know. From the looks of the cover, that's what they're going for. Marvel Superhero Island Adventures. Now, there's one dude you would not want to try and vote off the island. He scares me. It's from 1999, #1. Universal Studios Island of Adventure. All told in the mighty Marvel manner. Cool. Oh, man, this is some great Hulk. Look at that Hulk. That is some great art on that Hulk right there. That would make a fantastic bookmark. I mean, unbelievable. Oh, look at that. Who is the artist on this one? They outdid themselves. I mean, oh, look at the thing. Look at the artwork on the thing. Unbelievable. I love that one. Now we have a Marvel Mangaverse. See, this is all stuff that came out after I quit, following it. It's a very different look for the characters. I kind of like that. The bigger eyes, the chins, the noses. It's pretty good. Pretty good. This is #1, entitled Eternally Twilight. you can see on the cover, a little bit different in how they look. Even down to Iron Man, it would appear. He has a different look if you see him there in the corner. That's cool. Machine Man 2020. Never heard of that one. Never followed that one. It's a direct edition #1 from August. Originally sold for $2. And again, good artwork. Bright. Nice. But I've never heard of him. This one is Marvel Comics presents Weapon X. A good old true and tried and true Wolverine. This one's number 77. It's got a little bit of edge wear on the spine that I've noticed already. $1.25 when it originally sold. See what the artwork's pretty bright. Pretty nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that scene. Unbelievable. There's the cover. Can you see it? Too cool. Another, is that another Weapon X? No. I think that, well, what is it? I can't tell. Looks, yeah, it's Wolverine. No. Looks like Venom. Let's see. Some of these, they don't really make it easy to tell. Well, I'm not sure who that is. I really don't know. It's Midnight Suns. So, who knows? Never heard of it. If you know what it is, leave a comment down below, because I really have no idea what this is. Good artwork, though. Really striking. Wolverine and Daredevil, Vengeance Typhoid. Number 150. Hey, right there, that's one massive crossover. I mean, seriously. Let's see what it looks like. Good artwork. Look at that one-page artwork. Wolverine. Look how bright. This is a $1.50 late March issue. Don't know any of the years on them. They usually don't put the years on them. I don't think they started that until recently, maybe, if they do at all. Vengeance, New Warriors, Hawkeye, Nick Fury. Massive 4-person crossovers. And such team-ups that I wouldn't think of. That must be what that other one was. This one here is Vengeance. Because when you go over here, look at that cover. That has to be a Vengeance. But they did not make the other one easy to read. So, not sure about that one. Star-Lord. #1, December 1996. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. Very beloved Jensen Ackles on the show Supernatural went out for Star-Lord for the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he lost out to Chris Pratt. I'm really not sure about that. I'm not sure why, but I think they made a mistake, but that's just me. Moving on. So, good graphics. Yeah. Good, really good, some really good pictures in it. Artwork. That's beautiful. I'm telling you. I appreciate the artwork as much as the storyline. Alpha Flight, that don't even deserve to even be on my camera. Cyforce, that don't deserve to be on my camera. Night Stalkers, well, it has Ghost Rider in it, so we'll show it to you. But I never was a big fan of the Night Stalker ones. I don't know why. I mean, they'd had the crossover with the good characters, but, you know, oh man, look at this one. This is how old this one is. It has ads in it. Ads in it. Look at these ads. Is that not cool? They don't do that anymore. I can remember seeing ads for everything in my old ones, my Star Trek ones. Oh, I miss my Star Trek ones so bad. I had so many from the 70s. Oh, a fortune. Da 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 da! Fantastic Four with the Thing gracing the cover. if I watched it and really liked it, I would say the Thing would be my character. So, the Human Torch was too egotistical. Invisible Girl drove me crazy. And Reed just, oh, don't even get me started. And it looks like they're going up against the Blob Man. But it is good artwork. But it's kind of glossy. And again, I won't be able to use glossy. I need something more in the old print. So that is an older issue. It's a 601. It's a newer issue, I mean. Excuse me. Dark Rain, Mr. Negative. Never heard of it. Not going to worry about it. The Illuminati. Now that is probably weird. That's glossy. I'm not even going to take the time. The Infinity War, number 2. Divide and Conquer. See, the new movie's supposed to come out next year. The first episode of the Infinity War. It's going to be so cool. This one has artwork. Again, Doctor Strange is in it. Cool. I wonder if they're going to incorporate all the characters in the Infinity War movie. Doctor Strange. I know they are Black Panther. He's supposed to get his own movie. Of course, he's already been featured in Civil War. But just be nice if they'd stay a little bit true. Silver Sable and the Wild Pack. Not even interested in that one. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars. We got the Infinity War. We got the Secret Wars. New York Comic Book Convention is advertising here. Cool. Look at that. It's come a long way, baby. Again, some good stuff. Oh, I forgot to show you the title. I'm sorry. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars. 1602 New World. Kind of looks like a Spidey reference, but it's glossy and I won't be able to use it. Really not sure what it is, but anybody know? Comment below. I'm not sure. It's not one I ever followed. Okay. Heroes for Hire. Oh, now this one has a rating on it, so must be the artwork. From the look of the cover, it could be a little bit risque. So I'm assuming it's the artwork that could be doing it for the rating. I don't know. It's, oh, looky there. That's how new it is. It's advertising James Bond Casino Royale in it. So it's probably one of those one-offs or something. And finally, we have Scarlet Spider. Who's this? Never heard of that either. It's glossy. Won't be able to use it unless I use it for buttons. It is a number 24. It is a Marvel and another rated comic, so probably for the darkness. I think they rated some of the Punishers too. I can't remember. I think I had some of the Punishers when I was younger that were rated because they were a little bit risque and a little bit more dark and just kind of morbid at times. But that's it. I showed you the Marvel ones. I did get the Justice League. Let me go through them and see if I can hit any of the high spots of what I got in those that might be worth showing. There are a few here that I will probably, I don't know what I'll do with them. Let's see. Here's a Justice Society of America All-Star. Who's the Monkey Man? I didn't read JSA All-Stars. Never read any of those. I was really a Justice League of America and sometimes International, but not much. But Justice Society did not do it for me. Although I think Justice Society is where Booster Gold was at, and I did follow the Booster Gold comic, but not so much with the Justice League part of it. Let's see what we got here. I really like this cover. I have no idea what it's about. It says Manhunt, but I really like the artwork on that cover. I like the kind of red glowing eyes with the green skin. Cool, with the overcoat and hat. It's really cool. This one just makes my eyes hurt. Yes, that is the way it looks. The camera is not out of focus. That is what it looks like. Let's see. Where's one of those? Here's one that's I was like, scary monsters. Like, what is Superman the Justice League afraid of? I mean, seriously, scary monsters? Give me a break. Let's see. This one, I doubt I'll read that one. I think it's glossy anyways. I doubt I'll be able to use it. I'll see my glossy. But it creeps me out. Looks too much like zombies. Zombies are not my thing. I'll have nightmares if I read it. So that one will be given away. This one looks very, very interesting. Never read this one before. It's called Identity Crisis. Power Pact. I'm not sure what that is. And this is one of those black ones. Trials of Darkness. And it's called Black Baptism. And that's a little bit weird. A little bit more off the beaten track than what I really like. I like the artwork on this one. The black and white. The use of shadow and light. Love that one. Got some Justice League Europe. Oh, if you knew how much I detested Justice League Europe, all those are going to be given away. That's pretty much. Here's another one of those that uses dark and light. Black and white, shadows, all that, to achieve what it wants to achieve, which is very cool. I like that. Superman is dead. Who will join the new Justice League America? Oh, well, who will? Okay. And that's it. I got quite the stack with my Marvel and my Justice Leagues together. Like I said, the Justice League was $19.95. The Marvel was $14.95. And this is how much I got total. So not too bad of a haul. I'm happy with it. I'm sure there's much in there that I can use that I'm wanting to work with. There are several here that I have in a stack that I'm not interested in. I will probably give it to my friend who also vlogs on YouTube. I'll give it to him to add to his because he's setting up next to me at Hobby Fest. He might be able to sell them. I don't think there's anything I can do with them. But I do want to keep my... This Doctor Strange is so cool because it has a character trading card inside it. No, it's not a Doctor Strange trading card, unfortunately. It is in its original wrapper. It's never been opened, and the trading card is still in it. See there? Isn't that cool? That's just cool. That puppy will never... That's a 1983. Or is it a 93? I can't tell. My eyes are really bad today. Let's see. Excuse me, 1993. So, it's the Curse of Killian, and Killian is the trading card. So, that's cool. Didn't know it wasn't open, that it was in a bag. I thought it was in like a bag I would put it in. I was going to read it, but I'm not going to open it now. I'm afraid to. So, that's about it on that haul. I finally got it done. Took me a while. I'm sorry. But I hope you enjoyed it. Any comments? List them below. Which genre is your favorite branch, Marvel or DC? And who's your favorite character in the branch that you like? As for me, let's see. I really have an unusual character. I like the Marvel branch because of the character I like. I am a Hawkeye fan. Been a Hawkeye fan for so long. And so I have to go Team Marvel. So what team would you go? Let me know. And thank you for tuning in. And if you get a moment, please subscribe. And let me know if you'd like to see more of these kind of videos. Have a good day. I have to talk quietly on this one. I'm trying to get the girls settled down for the evening, and Boo Boo's kind of fighting it. So, that's the end of another Monday. I hope you enjoyed the comic haul. I really enjoyed doing it and filming it for you. And from me and the girls here at Hattie's Attic, sweet dreams. Please subscribe, please share, please comment. Have a good one. Nighty night.